Hey everybody, I'm Allie, and this is my YNR Chat vlog, part 2 for Sunday, August 2nd, and Colleen had to give up her board seat this week, but at least she didn't give it up without making a scene. If you gotta go down, at least make it interesting, and that's exactly what she did. Billy helped her out this week by playing the role of Jack and helping her to defend herself and try to win back her board seat, pleading to Victoria to make it happen. And I was really proud of Billy during these scenes, I have to admit. I loved that he pointed out to Victoria that she posed nude for a magazine. I mean, that really puts everything into perspective for me. I completely forgot about that. I was so glad he brought it up. I mean, how hypocritical of Victoria to judge Colleen's moral turpitude when she posed nude for a nudie magazine. So that was really fun. And, you know, I feel like we got some movement on JT and Victoria and all, and that this week. It's been laying dormant for some time now, so it was good to see some things happening. And in general, Victoria, there were some great points made by Billy and Colleen and JT this week about Victoria turning into her father and becoming more and more like him, and she really is kind of a lapdog these days. She doesn't seem to have much of her own initiative. I think she's just had been feeling so guilty after Sabrina's death that she sort of stepped back and kind of let Victor run her over as much as he wanted. So I can't really understand why she was so angry with JT for trying to save Colleen from this humiliation. I mean, yes, they used to date, but I feel like he was being a really great friend. He tried to do something good for Colleen, and then Victoria turned it into a thing where she told him, she actually said to him, "You need to be loyal to the family." How mobster is that? I mean, I couldn't even believe she said that. And then she allowed Victor to bully JT into quitting. It was more like firing, but whatever. She bullied him into quitting just because he wanted to be a good friend and he wanted to protect Colleen. I couldn't believe it. Victoria, stand by your man. How about that? How about take your man's side instead of your father's side for once? I don't know. I guess it's all for the best because I feel like JT should just open up his own business. You know, he should go back to work with Paul and or open up his own business and do his own security private investigator thing as much as he wants, you know. I never wanted him to be Victor's errand boy in the first place, and since he started working at Newman, he's been more and more boring. So let's get JT out there. Let's definitely start expanding his character, give him something new to do. But all in all, I'm actually really happy that there's some action on the JT Victoria front. I really love them together. They're married in real life. They're obviously a great couple. They have a great chemistry, but it wouldn't hurt, I think, to mix things up a little bit and maybe throw some different jealousies in there and just get things working juicy again. Deacon seems to be having a couple of conversations with Victoria. I could see maybe letting Deacon get in there a little bit, try to get under Victoria's skin. I mean, who knows? Just to mix things up. And then, you know, JT and Colleen, she could bring out a lot of fun in him. You know, like Victoria and JT together are stable. But I think that Colleen could really bring out a lot of fun in JT, and somebody like Deacon, a wild card, could bring out, you know, the fun in Victoria, and it could, you know, kind of spice things up and maybe make them come back together again, you know, just to add some spice to the mix. Well, Billy has been a very busy boy this week. During his weekly berating of Kane, which he loves to do now, Kane accidentally let it slip that there was more to Billy's stint as the CEO of Jabot than meets the eye. I was surprised, and I have to admit, impressed that Kane held back as much as he did. There was a confrontation between the two boys outside of the Chancellor Mansion, and Kane really wanted to just let Billy have it and let him know that he knew that Billy was kind of a puppet CEO, but he didn't. He held himself back, but it was not enough. Billy caught on. He kind of knew that something was up, and he, of course, ran right to Jill to try to get the full story. I have to say, Kane had a line again that week, or that day, and he said to Billy, as a fake, I was a better son than you ever were. How great was that line? That was so good. And of course, Billy didn't do a whole lot to dispel that type of rumor. He basically goes in and is really mean to Jill. I mean, Jill, I don't know. I could pretty much always justify being mean to Jill, but he came in and he read her the riot act to try to learn the truth exactly about what had happened. So all along, Victor had been pulling the strings at Gibeau, forcing Jill to hire Billy as the CEO against her better judgment, and of course firing Jack and his wife, Ashley. So Billy, of course, runs right to the Newman board meeting and reveals the truth loud and clear in front of everyone, including the press. In fact, he almost got into a fist fight with Victor. Is there anybody in Genoa City that Billy has not exchanged punches with? That was so great and so intense, and Victor's face turned red. Oh man, a fist fight between Billy and Victor? I love Billy, but Victor would kill him. Oh, he would open up a can of wah 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 wah. Right? It looks like Victor might actually have to atone for some of this treachery soon. Jack is getting closer to the truth about his involvement with Mary Jane Benson. Billy just put the cat out of the bag about his involvement at Gibeau, getting Ashley fired. So Victor is on very, very thin ice, and unfortunately I think that Ashley is going to be caught in the crosshairs of all of this, as if she isn't already. It's Victor's behavior that caused Adam to want to go after Victor, and that ended up manifesting itself in a hatred for Ashley and her baby, or her losing her baby. So anyway, very sad. Eileen Davidson was pretty fabulous this week, I have to admit. She left the boardroom so angry with Victor, runs out to the car, gets inside, and has a hallucination of Sabrina. Sabrina comes to her and tells her that Victor is gonna kill her. Watch out, he's gonna kill her. It was so terrifying and so sad, and I just felt so bad for her. Well, it was 1 year ago, around this time of year, that Sabrina was cruelly killed off of the show. I took that pretty hard. I was not at all happy with that storyline decision. I was just getting to know Sabrina, and then they killed her off, and I was not happy about it. I'm gonna put a link in the description of this video to my vlog from the day after Sabrina died, because I just thought it was really good. I was really upset, and it was so genuine. I thought it was a good vlog, so I'll put the link if you guys want to, if you want to watch that. But I am, I'm willing to forgive at this point, because Victor was finally able to forgive Nikki for her involvement with David Chow that led to Sabrina's death. So I'm happy that he finally forgave her, but boy, Nikki milked that for everything that it was worth, didn't she? She went to see Victor like twice that day, just to check on him, and I don't know, now that Ashley is onto his lies, I'm kind of wondering, once she finds out that she's lost the baby and everything kind of spirals out of control, who knows, maybe Victor and Nikki, that would be their celebrity couple name, Nictor. Now, I'm sure you guys probably have way better ones than that, but who knows? You never know. Victor and Nikki could find their way back to each other once again, reunited. At the very least, though, maybe Nikki can give Ashley a few pointers about Victor's definition of love and respect, because honestly, he pretends that he wants his wives to be independent, but everybody knows it's Victor's way or the highway. So what do you guys think? Let me know. I can't wait to hear your comments. I love reading them. You can leave me a text comment below, or you can call the new dial-in number and leave a voice message. The number for that is 309-588-4569. And you can leave a message, or you can go to my website at buttonhead.org and leave me a message through that. Otherwise, I have another part that I'm going to do, another video, a third part, because there's so much going on, and I still have to announce the contest winners from the Crack My Internet giveaway drawing thing. So, yes, I will be back with another video. Stay tuned.